What's up? Welcome back to another vlog. If you're new here, my name is Emily and today I'll be showing you my first week of dental school as a third-year student. So let's come along for the journey. Today it is currently 6:30 and I just made my breakfast. I'm like really excited because this year we start seeing patients, so I'm gonna be like treating real people that come in to see me. Like, isn't that amazing? Today's like an orientation type of thing. They gotta teach us how to use the system and just like talk about that. I'm gonna bring you guys along for the journey.
Good morning, world.
Good morning.
First day of third year.
All right, we arrived like wildly early. No one is here. It's just
Hello,
me.
Kenzie's calling me because she's lost.
Me and Alicia. We started out with a clinical training little session. They talked about the rules and things we had to follow, and then we had to do this checklist of procedures. It was pretty chill. Okay, so we just finished our like preclinical training to see patients. So we basically don like protective personal equipment and then talk about like training, how to like help treat patients, if that makes sense. Anyway, now they let us out early and we're going to lunch now. Then I went to Cafe Dos and I ordered my same old pad thai, and then I just caught up with other friends from my year and we talked about our summer and like how everything went. After we walked to the nearby hospital for a training session. This one was kind of boring, but you know, you gotta do it. So currently we're in our training for like ISO, which is like the system they use at the when we treat patients. So now we're just like trying to learn how to do that, sorta. Here's my like computer. They just went through fake patient scenarios and we sat there for 4 hours on the computer. Anyway, that was like so boring, but we finally finished. Now we're walking back to the bus. After, I went out with my friends to Grilled, which is like this really good burger restaurant.
Okay, so we're having 2 burgers today because it was a 2-for-1 deal, even though there's more people here.
Alright, it is day 2 of my first week of school. Today I just have a lecture in the morning and then pre-clinic, so we're finally starting like preclinical activities, which means like I think we're gonna be drilling today. Not exactly sure, but I'm kind of excited. Okay, this is my first time walking outside with no glasses off. Maybe. Okay, I'm doing my little walk to school. Started out the morning with my public health course. This one for sure an interesting one. Y'all, I was grateful this ended early and we had like a 4-hour block to do nothing before the next class, so I just chilled in Student Hub. This year, it's actually super chaotic because I basically have class from 9 to 4 every day with 1 day off as the exception. But here's a look at my timetable. It's kind of crazy. I'm kind of tired every day. I kind of take too many naps, but you know what? That's life. Alright, so because I have like a 4-hour block to do nothing, now I'm just in Student Hub, just like chilling and like trying to catch up on material. There's a disgusting amount of oral surgery content to go through and I had to make so many flashcards, but besides the point, this unit is pretty interesting because we get to extract teeth. Alright, first day of pre-clinic and now we're all just waiting outside. There's really bad construction, so that's why it's all noisy. So if you don't know what endodontics is, it's basically we're just taking out the root of the tooth, so the inner part of your tooth, we're just scraping it out and putting some material in it. Alright, so today we're starting endo. Second day of school, actually. Second day of school. Yeah. So I finally got loops this year, and I'm kind of excited because they're really nice. They basically just let you see closer to the teeth. I also got refractive ones, which basically means my posture is now really good because I don't have to lean over. So the professor started out with a little demo, and then here we're trying to take out the root of this little plastic block to get our hand skills going and like to get the technique correct. It was interesting, to say the least. Basically, I put these hand files, which are tiny little screws, into the tooth and tried to take out the material inside. Anyway, I successfully sort of did that. And then next we moved to our endo block. This allows us to do a root canal on a plastic tooth.
Anyway, so I finished drilling and all of that, and now it's time to go home. End of the class.
All right, another set of lectures, Wednesday morning, it's time to go. And even though I have class from 9 to 4 basically every day, I don't actually have that many lectures, which means I don't have to study that much. Besides my ample amount of free time, this lecture was about endodontics, and they were trying to teach us the stuff that we learned yesterday. Yeah, it was kind of out of order, but that's okay. Now transition to pros clinic or prosthodontics clinic, where we're basically doing crown preps. So you generally just shave around the tooth and then you put a cap on top of it, and that's the whole gist of it. But today we started out with like something basic. We're making a putty key, which allows us to see how much height we've reduced once we've done the crown prep. But if none of that made sense, in layman's terms, I'm just playing with Play-Doh and shaping it around teeth. I woke up at 11 a.m. today, and I am not shameless about it because I do not care, and it is the first week of school and nothing is due. And you know what? I should probably start studying, but I'm not gonna. I have to pick up my MacBook first, and then I have to go to my lecture from 2 to 5, and then yeah, so let's get a move on with that today. So because my computer broke like the previous week, I had to go get it fixed at this Mac repair store, and it was pretty good. Even though I was like 20-30 minutes late for the lecture, it didn't really matter because they were just talking about clinic procedure and like item codes for procedure and treatment we're gonna do, along with all the rules and safety procedures we needed to follow, just like administrative things. Afterwards, I went to the grocery store, picked up my meal prep. I have to go cook now because I'm like a mature adult and I have to like make meals for myself, and it's pasta tonight because that's really simple. Anyway, I gotta go study. I finally got my MacBook back so I can actually like do real things. Okay, I finished my meal prep tonight. It was pasta. It's actually not that bad. I'd say I'd give myself like a 7 out of a 10, but then again, my food standards are so low, I'd eat anything. Anyway, we made it to the end of the week. It is Friday. I got clinic. I gotta go. I'm running late. So a common theme in my morning routine has lately just been sprinting to the bus stop nonstop. It's so degrading because I'm panting when I hop on the bus and I'm like looking for a seat, but that's the price of being on time to school. Once I arrived, I went to the clinic.
I'm currently logging into the system to check my patients.
So since I'm seeing patients on Monday, I just gotta check ahead, make sure I know what I'm doing, make sure there's no sneak attacks or surprises going on. Afterwards, we had an orientation lecture to prepare us for seeing patients on Monday.
Okay, I made it to clinic, and turns out this is just a lecture, and I'm wearing scrubs for absolutely no reason, and I also forgot my computer, so I just have my iPad. Best week going great!
I really didn't pay attention to this lecture, and I was confused on Monday, but that's besides the point. Nah, but in all seriousness, this was a great week to start my 3rd year, and my first patient actually went really well. That's all for today, folks, but make sure to stay tuned for the next vlog. See you later!